いや、さっきまで幼かったのに、成長している。
Oh nah, they're preparing her for a potential unlock. I'm telling you. But I wonder what triggered it. Maybe it's because she's starting to use her powers more. I feel like that's the case. She's probably hidden and hiding for a long time and wasn't using any of her TENSEN powers. And now since she's starting to use it more now, I feel like it's the case where that's what's making her grow up. I think I'm right about that.
お主も天仙様と同類なのか?
The moment of truth. Come on. I know I'm right. Come on.
この島には創造主がいる。これは推測ですが、誰も戻ってこないのではなく。
This place has a creator? Interesting. I wonder where they're going with this. What, like the author himself is gonna turn himself into a character? Why do I feel like that's the case?
タオ。それが力の呼び名。
Okay, she knows a lot more information. Okay, just admit it. Just say you're a TENSEN. But it's crazy because they said there's 7 hermits that represents the TENSEN. And I realized in the last episode, they do have 7 members, not including her. So I wonder what makes her unique and special. It was maybe originally she was like the 8th one or something like that. And somehow she was able to separate herself, or something happened that separated herself from the rest of them. We definitely need a backstory from MEI. I'm not gonna lie.
そんなことしたって剣の稽古をつける気はないよ。
頼むよ先生、俺に剣を教えてくれ。
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty illogical, especially the circumstances you guys are currently in. Not teaching her how to use a sword, like, come on now. Okay, maybe he's thinking, oh, she might become reckless, and once he teaches her, she's just gonna run to the TENSEN and look for revenge. But she's probably gonna do that anyway, regardless if you teach her or not. If she sees that same TENSEN again, she probably would do that anyways. So I think regardless, you should at least make her somewhat capable, you know? Because it's not like teaching her and not teaching her, they really have much of a chance, but still, you still have a better chance. You know, at least increase the odds of living. I knew they were alive. It's just how it works, man. Like, it's just how anime works. Unless you literally see the killing blow happening, like, you literally have to see their eyes close, like all of that, in order to consider them dead. Because if that's not the case, just assume they're alive. It's just how it works. Especially in anime. So yeah, let's see if they live to regret it. They definitely are. Hey, at least we know there's more characters that could join up and fight the TENSEN, because they need as many characters as they can gather so that they could fight the 7 hermits.
あのクソども殺すぞドーマ。では対策を練りましょう。
対策なんかいらね
え。でもどうやって。
大方あいつらの弱点は下半身だ。
Damn, he just figured that shit out right away? Just like that? Hold on. This guy is actually a fighting genius.
私は偵察に来ただけ。天仙様の命で。
Huh? Yo, what's going on?
なんだ、この魚力。あなた、人間離れしてる。もしやタオを。
うるせえよ。
Oh, maybe eating the monsters. Okay, maybe that's how you get Toho or Tao. Okay, I see. Or at least that's probably one of the methods. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, he's finished now, right? It's crazy because they just came back from hell, from the depths of hell. That looked like a finishing blow. But I doubt he's dead, to be honest, truthfully. Okay, so that's the end of episode 10. So much, I don't know, when I say it's a information heavy episode, kinda, sort of, not really though, at the same time. But there are a lot of questions that needs to be answered, especially after watching this episode. The guy with the glasses theory on a creator basically dictating everything. So basically there's a being above Tensen, I'm assuming, that's like running the whole show. There's a lot of questions there too. I'm guessing it's based on the origins of Hell's Paradise. I truly believe it's basically the author himself is basically placed himself as the creator. Mai is very interesting. She's able to talk. She's growing up bit by bit. She came from little kid to basically like early teens. She looks like she's early teens now, I guess. Of course, since Gabimaru is her pops, she gotta state his name as her first words. That's just how it goes. But the Ultra guy, he knows a lot about the TENSEN and their capabilities and where their source of power comes from, and basically almost everything about the island. So I wonder if, because it could be the case that Mai learned all of the information about the TENSEN and everything like that from the tree, from that Ultra. But it could be just because she is a TENSEN herself is the reason why she knows this information. But yeah, it could be one or the other. It's probably the reason why they had the tree be so knowledgeable, because to like leave that possibility out there, just in case you don't want her to be a TENSEN, you know. But she definitely has Tao. She definitely has the Tao in her, or well, they said everyone has it in them, but only few is able to tap into it and use it as like a power source. Which reminds me of last episode. It seemed like Gabimaru's foot was glowing when he did a fatal attack on the TENSEN character he was fighting. So I wonder what's the explanation about that. They better explain that, because what activated his Tahoe, especially since he's supposedly a normal human being, you know, because in the last episode they hinted that he might not be fully human. I don't know. I'm assuming it has something to do with the chief, but hopefully it's an explanation later on. But now the brothers, I knew they were still alive. It's just how the show goes. This is how anime in general goes. But how many different types of characters do they have to face? They got the TENSEN, they got these Attack on Titan looking characters, and now they got these characters called the Doshi, which is basically like the subordinates of the TENSEN. They're, I guess, the guardians. I don't know, the assistants, I should say, that just take orders basically. Hopefully they're not that strong and powerful, and they're not that many of them. I think it's only 2 they stated, because they already having issues with the TENSEN, and there's 7 of them, so they don't need any more issues with facing very powerful and strong characters. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the next episode. I'm glad they brought back the samurai dude and seeing what he's capable of, how this teamwork is gonna work out. I don't know why, but why I feel like the little girl is gonna be very good with the sword very quickly. That's just a thought that popped into my head just now. Like, instead of the blind guy defeating the TENSEN, I feel like she's gonna do it for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, we'll see what happens next. Let's see who gathers. It seems like, actually, it's hard to predict. You never, like, to be honest, this show is pretty unpredictable. I don't know if, like, in the next episode someone could literally die, and I could see that as a possibility, or I could see 2 groups meeting up. I could see that, you know. But anyways, to finish up, I doubt the brother is dead, if I'm being truthful. But since they speaking a lot about the Tao and how the power source works, I feel like we're gonna see the characters developing and training and learning how to use it against the TENSEN. It seems like that's the only method they could do. So I guess it's gonna be a mini training arc, if I'm being honest. Like, it's like a mini training arc while they're fighting their way to reach the center of the island, of course. But we'll see, because the Ultra could teach his group. Mai could kind of teach her group. I guess the Doshi is gonna kind of teach the brothers, or they just gonna adapt to the Doshi and they're gonna learn that way. But it seems like it's gonna be the case where these characters are gonna develop their Tahoe, and so they could be capable against the TENSEN. That's my theory. I believe I'm right about that. But yeah, we'll see. Overall, good episode, and let's see who runs into the TENSEN next.